kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Toss it to the back, running left. First down and more, he's still running. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
Heading set. Here's second down. Right for a quick completion. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and 1. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 40, the 30, the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Vols. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the PA team makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Jordan. Quick throw over the middle. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
It's third down for the offense. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Accurate throw. Catch made right near the sideline.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Takes the toss and heads left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Ball handed off. Great cut there. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Here he goes. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Bruins come to the line to run the hurry up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
Looking to scramble. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Touchdown, Bruins. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the fair catch is made right on the 5. Start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. What a catch. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They keep him guessing with a run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though. That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. The Vols have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
They're trying to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Trying to create here on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Moves out of the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Makes the catch downfield. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's running out of time here. And they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. the Bruins will kick it deep to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
To throw, it's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Defense is coming after him. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Pulls it in. It's Potts. And the defense wraps him up.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
They've converted one of their two fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Looking to throw yet again. It's reeled in. It's Coleman. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. With the catch, it's Coleman. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Can they keep this championship game drive going? On the 11th play, they've got third and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sideline. It's Potts.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
They've converted 2 of 3 so far on fourth down, and they'll stay aggressive here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Toss play to the outside. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quick quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. But Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the single back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Jordan. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds his target. He has the first. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Bruins pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Toss play to the running back going left.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Solid first down gain, sets the ball up close to the goal line. Touchdown, UCLA. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
DHC is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To the air, it's Jennings. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Volunteers come up to the line in a hurry-up.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. That's the RPO caught to the right. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go. Third down, big-time opportunity to put this game away.
He's in the clear. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of him.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to run for the first down. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. Start of the 28. Back to throw. It's Jennings. fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. This was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.